In continuation of the UEFA Champions League fixture we've been looking at earlier, we will continue with this by talking about those matches that will be coming up in the UEFA Champions League. Welcome you on the show, 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. We'll be looking at all these fixtures with Olale Peters. Good to have you once again.
My pleasure to be back to today, Adeni.
Now let's continue. Champions League fixtures. We'll look at the remainder of it. Let's start with Bayern Barcelona. And the UEFA Champions League that will be happening tonight. A big one. We know that by history, it's been for a while now, Bayern have been a real thorn in the flesh of Barcelona. They've walloped them so many times, and Thomas Mueller have really had a feel of the day. But I remember a particular joke that came out from Sadio Mane to Mueller that he should not mistakenly pass to Lewandoski because of the fact that they've been very close while he was in Germany. Now that he has moved to Spain, he should be very careful. But this match will be coming up, a big one between Bayern and Barcelona. But from my side, I think I'm seeing a rejuvenated Barcelona, a team that is actually far different from the one they used to play. But because right now all these guys seems to be ready. But Bayern, well, to some extent, they'll be a bit shaky in the beginning of at the beginning of this season so far. If you look at Bundesliga right now, they are behind Union Berlin and even Freiburg. So to some extent, but just that Bayern is always Bayern. They can just spring up surprises and begin to bang in those goals. But for tonight, Barcelona, they are at the Allianz Arena. Who wins this battle?
Okay, and it's going to be a tough one, sincerely. And the Bayern Munich that have been struggling in the domestic league will be different from the Bayern Munich that we're going to see tonight. And when it comes to Champions League, history and experience count a lot. And if you look at the history between both Bayern Munich and Barcelona. And they've met 9 times. Barcelona won only twice. Bayern Munich, they won 6 times, and they drew only once. So from the side of history, that shows that Bayern Munich, they have an advantage over them. In fact, their last 4 matches, of 4 last meetings between Bayern and Barcelona, it has been Bayern. Both the quarterfinal in 2020, 2021, semi-final before that time. Then last year also in fact, the one I'm sure a lot of people would not forget is the funny one they named chapter 8 verses 2 when they were walloped, trashed 8-2. So let's see what will happen tonight. And let's see what Robert Lewandoski will do also. Let's see a player that has scored 551 goals in his entire career and 344 goals from the 551 that he has scored came from Bayern Munich. So that shows that almost 60% of his career goal came from Bayern Munich. Let's see what he's going to do to repay them back tonight. Is it by netting 2-3 goals against the Barcelona? Let's see what will happen. But experience really counts. If you look at most of the Barcelona players that we have currently now, most of them doesn't have that Champions League experience. Because Champions League experience is totally different. The atmosphere is totally different. You're not playing La Liga with your La Liga teammates. You are playing another team entirely.
In fact, the best from Germany.
The best from Germany. In fact, one of the best in the world also. So it's going to be very different. We're going to see a lot of teams that will rediscover their form tonight. We spoke about Liverpool the other time. We spoke about Inter Milan. Also, I say Bayern Munich because currently now they're not doing very well. Their last 6 matches, they've won 3 and they drew 3. Unlike Barcelona, that they've won 5, they drew 1. Currently now nobody believes that the likes of Union Berlin and Freiburg, they will be above Bayern Munich in German Bundesliga. And nobody also believes that Barcelona, currently they will be trailing Real Madrid in the 2nd position that they have. Probably we thought maybe they will be like 4th or 5th, still try to struggle because the number of players they bought this season before they can really blend and start playing as a team. But that's not the situation. They came in and they kept firing from all cylinders. Let's see, maybe there'll be a fire extinguisher from the Bavarian to quench their fire tonight. Allianz Arena, it's a place just more like an Anfield. If you are going there, you have to be scared of what will happen to you. So the match will be very interesting to watch.
The match is very interesting to watch. Just looking at what's going to be happening at the Allianz Arena between Barcelona and Bayern. A big one there. Lewandoski versus his former club. It's going to be a big one. He'll be fighting for honors. Well, we wait to see that. Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Sporting Lisbon against Tottenham Hotspur. Another big one between the two. Well, Tottenham Hotspur, they've got some very fantastic striker like Richarlison, fantastic player. Will he be able to deliver tonight against Sporting? Yes, Sporting, another team from Portugal also. They are always there. They have experience. They are always there playing in the UEFA Champions League. Can they hold their own tonight against Antonio Conte boys?
Well, if you look at the experience also, I think Tottenham, they have more experience, especially when it comes to in terms of their coach. Conte is a world-class coach that knows how to deliver. Let's look at the league, the Premier League currently. They've played 6 matches and they've conceded only 5 goals. So defensively, they are very, very, very good. You know, Antonio Conte, when it comes to defensive game, it's very good when it comes to that. But he has now introduced a lot of attacking options, like Richarlison that joined Tottenham also is doing very, very well. His dream has been to play in the Champions League, and he got it. So he's very, very happy to really, really announce his presence that, no, I'm here. So I'm here to stay. So it's going to be an interesting one to watch. Then Sporting Lisbon also, currently they are 7th on their Premier Division table. They are not doing very well, but this is Champions League. Where
they can just spring up surprise.
And they are playing at home also. So this is Champions League that whatever happened in your domestic league has nothing to do when it comes to your performance in the Champions League. So it will be an interesting one to watch. But it will be an equivalent task for the Lisbon to beat the Tottenham. The Tottenham, sincerely, they are one of my favorites to even win the Premier League this season. They are one of my favorites to win the Premier League this season because they have all what it takes. They have the depth of their team. It's so massive that they can have another first 11 from the regular first 11. Then, unlike what they used to have before, that it's either Harry Kane scored or he didn't score. Now they have options. Though Son has not really rediscovered himself.
Just like the coach actually told him that you are no longer untouchable. That's untouchable. No, he's out of it. Go out there and do your thing. If you don't, I'll bench you. I'll put someone else. That's Antonio Conte for you. And
that is how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be competitive. It shouldn't be either, because all players, they have their form. Look at Son, for example. This is going to be the first time in a very long time in his career in Tottenham that will play 6 matches, no goal, no assist. It has never happened. So a player, you have your own downtime. But when you have an option of someone to come in to assist you, and that was what affected Tottenham last season. The first 6-7 matches, the beginning of the Premier League, and Harry Kane, his mind was totally away from Tottenham. He wanted to leave. So he couldn't get himself back until mid-season when he picked up. If they have an option as at that time, they will have put in someone to come in and deliver. And the person will look at, okay, I'm not the regular. So you're just bringing me in because our point man is having his up and down, so let me try and outsmart. Probably it will force the coach to now change his tactics. If you are playing 4-5-1 before, so that means you have only one striker up there, but you now have another striker that has really, really, really proven himself that, oh, I can do the same work. The coach had no other option than to change its formation from that 4-5-1 to 3-5-2. So that means it's going to change a lot of things in the field. So let's see what will happen tonight. A very good one from Conte. It doesn't take nonsense. He doesn't believe that without you, I cannot do it. I have a lot of people that can do it. And Richarlison will be very happy to start ahead of Kane. And he wants to prove that, oh, I'm starting.
It's not a fluke that they got me.
No, it's not a fluke. I deserve to be here and I'm here. So Sporting Lisbon also, they too, I'm sure, they will be battle ready. And they are the underdog, sincerely, between the two teams. They are the underdog. They are playing at home, they have the advantage, and also they want to spring the supply that, okay, let me deal with them and let me announce myself that I'm one of the top teams in the world.
Let's see what's going to be happening there. And we look at Eintracht Frankfurt, Marcel. That's still talking about the UEFA Champions League fixture that we've been looking at so far. Marcel, they've got the likes of Sanchez, and just have to look at how they will be playing. Well, Mario Götze is in the Eintracht Frankfurt. They have all of them there. A good one there. And you look at this particular fixture, it's going to be a big one between Eintracht Frankfurt and Olympique Marseille. Well, Olympique Marseille, it seems to be they are getting back little by little. They are back to, because they are trailing right now. They are actually trailing PSG, over there. Yeah, they have the same point. PSG has just higher on goal difference. That shows that Marseille this season, they seem to actually got their groove back. They want to go out there and prove a point that we can do something.
Yeah, they can do something, but they just need to really watch it. They have to set their priority right. Is their priority to win Champions League or to win
French League One.
The French League One, or to qualify for the Champions League? So to get to a state that you have to really draw that line, that, no, come on, I don't think it is possible for me to continue playing like this, because they don't have the depth of the team like the likes of PSG, Bayern Munich. Their team squad is still very, very slim. You'll be surprised that it's the same players that played today will still be the same player that will play on Saturday. Or let's say 70 or 80% of them will be the same one that will play on Saturday. So the fatigue will set in when it comes to play week in and week out. But nevertheless, I don't see it as a problem for them to win Frankfurt tonight. And it's like a lot of Germany team, they are going to face a lot of battles. Battle of Spain is there between
Battle of France, Atletico Barcelona.
Yeah, Atletico Barcelona, and also Bayer Leverkusen and Bayern Munich, and also now we have Frankfurt and also Marseille. So it's like France and Germany, France and Spain. It's like Germany, they are against the world this time around.
Seriously,
but let's see what will happen from the three teams that are representing them. I'm sure maybe two of them will be able to win their match, which will be a very good one. So I see Marseille at least winning the match against Frankfurt.
While we're talking about that, let's just do something just like we did last time. A brief prediction from you. We take the fixture 1-1. I just call it. You pick one, and let's go back there. Good one there. Liverpool Ajax.
Yeah, Liverpool, they are winning the match. 3-1.
I just want the result. 3-1. Yeah, Liverpool 3-1. Yeah. Bayer Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, 2-1. Bayer Leverkusen.
2-1. Yeah. FC Porto, Club Brugge.
2-0 in favor of
Porto.
FC Porto.
Wow. Inter Milan, Victoria Pleasant.
It's going to be a draw.
A draw, as in 1-1 or 0-0?
Yeah, it's going to be 2-2.
2-2. Where we wait for this. Bayern versus Barcelona. That's the battle of the arena.
Yeah, it's going to be 3-1.
Favor of
Bayern Munich.
I thought you were going to give it to Barcelona.
No, it's not about giving. It's about the history. It's about the experience. It's about what is currently on ground. I say Bayern Munich winning the match tonight.
3-1.
3-1.
Okay, good one. Sporting Lisbon, Tottenham Hotspur.
And I see Tottenham winning away from home tonight. 2-1.
2-1. And Frankfurt versus Marseille. Yeah, it's going to be a battle of the Marseille.
Yeah, I see Marseille winning the match 2-1.
2-1. Let's see if all the prediction will actually go like that. The footballer can actually at times make someone prediction to be so down. Well, good one from Balali Peters there as we run from UEFA Champions League. All the matches will be coming up, and it's going to be a boisterous atmosphere over there in Europe as all these matches will be coming up over there. Allianz Arena, Marseille, they will be at home. Bayer Leverkusen, Atletico, FC Porto, Sporting Lisbon, all of them will be filing out to play tonight. Although Chelsea will be facing Salzburg, and that will be tomorrow. Well, good one. Quickly, let's look at some stories actually broke out, but let's look at a Nigerian player, striker who scored 16 goals for Gombe United last season, has right now been snapped up by Swedish club Derby FC. They've signed him on a 3-year deal. Congrats to Abdulaziz Yusuf. Well, at least 16 goals with Gombe United. Now he has moved to Sweden to join Derby FC on a 3-year deal.
Yes, and a good one from for Abdulaziz Yusuf, and he was the second highest goal scorer in the NPFL. Last season, he scored 16 goals and he made 2 assists also. He joined Gombe in 2019 at the age of 17 years old. So currently now, he's 20 years old. Why are you smiling?
I don't know. I'm looking at you are smiling at me. I'm smiling back at you. Oh, come on.
So currently he's 20 years old. He's going to.
But truly, do you know he can actually be 20?
Sorry?
He can actually be 20. You know, at times, somebody can look a bit old and really their age actually be that age they are saying.
Okay, I think that can happen to people that are not practicing sports, not people that are playing sports. In fact, if you are playing sports, you'll be more athletic. You look younger.
I agree with you.
You look younger
But really, there are players that you see that you be like, wow, this guy it doesn't look his age.
Yes, I agree with you, but I don't want us to go into details with this because I will have asked you a question that, are you 20 years old?
Myself? Do I look 20? I don't look 20.
So if Abdulaziz Yusuf is calling himself...
But he looks 20, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, to you, he looks 20. I'm sure our viewers also will be judging right now if he's 20.
He looks 20. So it's the stress of, a lot of stress that our players actually go through that is causing.
Honestly, we need to look into this issue because these are the reason why we have a player, they will go outside there and they will have, if he has injury, right now, I'm not praying for that, but they'll be looking at him as someone that is 20 years old. If you have an injury, the healing period will be faster than if you are not that 20 years old.
Of course.
Do you agree with me?
Of course, I agree.
So that is where the problem lies, and we wish him all the best.
We wish Abdulaziz Yusuf the best as he actually prosecutes his game with Jabi FC over there in Swedish AFK. Well, they'll be playing a lot of matches there, and we hope that he will be scoring for the club after scoring 16 goals for Gombe United of Nigeria before he left. Now we move on. A man that wanted to move away from Manchester United, but that move couldn't just materialize, and a particular club from Saudi Arabia offered at £211 million per year. But now it's possible that Cristiano Ronaldo, news came out that he could be reconsidering offer of that from that particular Saudi club. 200 million a year from the club. And they said their offer is still on the table till the World Cup begins. That should be in November.
Okay.
So if he wants to move, he should come.
Okay. There's a saying in our land here that they don't tell a blind man that rain is falling. By the time your clothes is soaked with water,
you will know.
You will know that this is not.
In fact, this is a heavy rain.
I don't understand the reason why it's going to turn down that offer. That's the truth.
Maybe just for him to learn a lesson, because if he had succeeded in getting a club, this particular window that just closed, you will have been like, okay, you see why I didn't take that offer? There are so many clubs jostling for me. But right now, that almost all the big clubs he thought they will sign him said no.
Okay, the only club that will sign Ronaldo now will sign him for business purposes.
Maybe Chelsea.
Not because...
Yes. News came out 2 days ago that Chelsea could be coming for him in January.
Definitely. In fact, rumor has it that one of the reasons why Thomas was sacked was because he rejected Ronaldo.
And Boli wanted him.
Boli wanted him. And Boli wanted him not because he wants to come and win Premier League for Chelsea,
but to make money.
But to make money. You know what it means when you have a star like Ronaldo, not coming to Premier League for the first time, leaving Manchester United to Chelsea. In fact, his first match, the sales of the jersey can break the record again. So you saw how much Manchester United they made when they brought him back to United. It helped them a lot in their revenue. So that is the same thing that Boli also wanted to do. So him going as he is right now, how is he? What is left for him to win?
He has won everything.
He has won everything. The only thing that is left for him to win is World Cup. And it is not an individual effort that will win you a World Cup. It's a teamwork, a collective work.
Maybe he should move to France. I've become a Frenchman.
Sincerely, so what I think he needs to do now is not even for him to reconsider this. This is the best option.
Take this offer, go and enjoy.
It's going to help him. And he can even use this money. If he has, and whoever is advising his peer or investors,
investment analysts or thereabout,
they should tell him, take this £211 million, go and play for a year or 2 years. Part of this money, you can still use it to buy a club
in England,
and you come back to that same England as the owner of a club. So because there's nothing that they can't play a competitive football now, because what we are playing now is not what he used to play before. The Ronaldo that we used to know will now be coming in as a substitute. Ronaldo will play and they will lose, and everybody will be blaming that it's because they featured Ronaldo. That is why we lost. So he has really lost all the respect that they used to have for him. What will have been good for him is what happens to Carrick, Giggs, and Lallana also at Brighton, player and coach role. If you can get that, you'll have earn him more respect. But if you cannot get that player and coach just to be strictly player, sincerely, his time is seriously up. Just like we have Messi also. Messi now is the king of assists. I saw a lot of Messi fans saying that, oh, Messi still world best. I said, what happened? How many goals has he scored? No, he said, no, he didn't score, but he made assist. When did you turn Messi to king of assists?
But really, he's telling on them.
Their time is already up. We have the like of Haaland now.
Mbappe.
We have Mbappe right now. Even we have Neymar also. We have Richarlison. We have a lot of younger ones coming up. Both Messi and Ronaldo
should just accept and just lay low.
For more than 10, 12 years, we didn't hear any other players apart from Messi, Ronaldo. Messi, Ronaldo, Messi, Ronaldo, Messi. No, they've already done their part. It is time for them to leave the stage for the younger ones. To me, I think it's a very good offer.
You should just jump at it.
Let him just jump at it, take it, and it's going to help the Saudi league. The Saudi league also, because wherever Ronaldo goes, there will be a lot of attraction going there. Just like we had in China the other time, the likes of Kaká and co.
Yeah, the way they develop Chinese league.
Kaká, Ramirez, all the Brazilians, they are going there.
Even Nigerians.
Nigerians also, we have a lot of them going there also. I think it too, he should do the same thing. And his name will be in goal that, the first football star to come to Saudi to play with us, it's Ronaldo. Nothing else.
Let's see if Ronaldo will be moving concerning that. £211 million. That would be a big one coming from an unnamed Saudi Arabian club offering that amount to Cristiano. Now let's talk about another player, very diminutive but a very good player, N'Golo Kante rejects or rather refused a 2-year deal extension from Chelsea. Well, that particular statement didn't specify if it's about money or what. Because right now, N'Golo Kante is not happy. He says, well, he's refusing it. Just the way the goalkeeper, the Senegalese Edouard Mendy, rejected his own that he earned less compared to what Ariza Balaga is earning.
Okay, and I think what is happening in Chelsea now is more like a revolution. That's the truth. A revolution after Abramovich have left. The new owner, he sacked most of the backroom staff. The coach also was sacked. Some of the players, they have their allegiance, they have their loyalty to some of these people that they've asked to.
Especially their sporting director, the lady, Marina Gracia.
Everybody knows what Marina has done. In fact, she's one of the best sporting directors in the world when it comes to negotiation, getting the right players. Look at all the players that Chelsea bought. If you look at their current market value before, it doesn't worth it. For Fofana, 70 million. It doesn't worth it. Lewandoski, 45 million. Haaland, how much? So that is the problem I think they're having in Chelsea now. And what Kante is saying in one way is respect me. What do I mean? You give Aubameyang 3 years deal. They are almost the same age. And you are telling him that you want to give him 2 years. I know I'm not going to take 2 years. He's not really refusing. He's telling them that I want 3 years. And he's
add one more year.
Add one more year to it, and I will stay 3 years. So that means he's using his African sense this time around. That okay, even if you don't want to use me again, at least I'll be with you for 3 years. And it's free because his contract will expire next year. So by January next year, he's free to talk to any club, to even agree with them verbally concerning his transfer. And
January is just
January
so close.
is just how many months?
I believe I look at other clubs right now who are just waiting. They are waiting for that opportunity to just nip it in the bud.
The likes of Mendy, the likes of Kante, they are the players and the keeper that every team will want to have in their squad. So take it or leave it. I think Chelsea, they really need to settle down for business. That do you really want to do this or you don't want to do it? A lot of issues is happening in the dressing room, and that will be the first test for Graham Potter. Luckily for him, he's supposed to play Fulham. They shifted it. He's supposed to play Liverpool. Shifted again because of Queen Elizabeth's demise and funeral. However, he seriously have a lot of work to do to bring everybody together. If not, I don't know what will happen to him in the next 6 months. Let's
see what's going to be happening concerning Chelsea. N'Golo Kante, well, he's refusing to extend his contract yet. And now let's take 2 more stories before we wrap it up. It has to do with a player called Folarin Balogun, who right now has been on loan with Reims in France, and he has been fantastic, scoring 5 goals in 7 matches. And right now, former player of Arsenal, a legend, talking about Well, before we talk about him, no, let's quickly look at Origi's story. Origi of AC Milan branded Serie A's worst signing of the summer. I don't know why the, the journalist Cagnaharo actually adjudged him the worst signing. Although since he moved to AC Milan, it has not really gone well. No goal yet. 4 matches, but I think even with the 4 matches, they should be patient with him. Okay.
I seriously don't know the reason why the journalists label him as worst signing.
Just 4 matches.
4 matches. Let's look at Grealish, that was signed for £100 million. He has spent over a year. This is the second season.
What has he done with?
He has scored only 3 goals and 2 assists.
The biggest, so
that should be the worst signing in the world. If you are calling Origi that played only 4 matches, he needs time to adapt to the Serie A team. So he just needs to give him time. And what the journalist said is not what he needs right now. I think I expected the club to come out in his defense so that
morally it will not be down.
It will not be down totally. As far as I'm concerned, Origi is a very, very good striker. A good player, although right now that particular judgment may not just stand concerning Divock Origi being the worst signing in the that's about Serie A. Now we're talking about Folarin Balogun. Right now, Thierry Henry has actually praised him because of the fact that he accepted to move on loan to join Reims, and he has been fantastic from joining Reims. 5 goals. 7 matches for Folarin Balogun there. Congrats to him, and that's a good move for him. And also Daniel Akpeyi, Nigerian goalkeeper, joins Sekukune rather. Let me not change their name. Sekukune United of South Africa on a year deal. Good one for Daniel Akpeyi. Sekukune in South Africa, and he was formerly with Chippa United. He moved on to another one, and now he's with Sekukune. Sekukuna. Yeah. What a name. What a club.
That's an African name.
Sincerely, and I think what we need now, we've said it before, the best thing for us to do is to come to our domestic league and get a keeper that we can call our keeper for the Super Eagles. Not Sekukuna keeper that we think that is the best for us. That's the truth. We have a lot of them in this country. When it got
like that Kayode Bankole of Remo Star,
that guy, it's very. What they just need is the exposure and the confidence.
That's all.
That is what they need. So how can they get the exposure and the confidence that they need? Make sure you play them in all these our friendly matches that we are playing outside the country. When it comes to goalkeeping, you don't need to go outside the country to get it. The best of the keeper that we've gotten in this country, they are made in Nigeria.
They are made in Nigeria. Well, congrats to Daniel Akpeyi joining Sekukune United of South Africa. Hopefully he will get his act together there. That will be it on 360 Sports on Trust TV for this hour. I've been in the studio with Olawale Peters. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure talking sport with you, Adeniyi.
Good one there. I am Adeniyi Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.